Hotshot, Jetfire, Vector Prime, Landmine, Scattershot, Optimus Prime.
And I'm Optimus Wilbur. And continuing with the Energon classes, we're looking at Hotshot. And I've got to admit, Hotshot and Energon is probably my favourite version of him. I think because he wasn't as annoying as he was in Armada, and he kind of took that back step in Cybertron. If you watch the shows, he was never as annoying as Ironhide and Energon. But I did like this mould of him. The Armada one I thought was very toyish, which I know it sounds really silly, but now that way it's more like the preschool Transformers, and funnily enough they've actually brought him back out for those rescue bots. So to see him like that, where it's continued down that line from Armada, and we had this cracking Energon figure, which some of the parts in it still, for a bot, was amazing. And I'll show you them when I get to them. Now, size comparison, I'm going to bring in one of my favourite Energon characters, and I can't wait to do the review for him. I'm going to bring in Rodimus, so just so you can see the height difference and stuff, which is kind of silly considering he's a truck, but hey ho, or a fire engine, whatever they wanted to call that one. And of course, with those figures, it's the Power Links mode. And they all join together, so that's what we're going to look at today, and we're also going to use Inferno for that one. Inferno's ready, so he'll be going on. So there's the gun, and that's like what I was talking about with Primes. His isn't like see-through like this. I think his is blue, if I remember, but I do like Hotshot's one, this kind of futuristic Cybertronian assault rifle. Of course, you've got the little missile as always. I'm going to take the missile away when I get the figure finally ready, because I don't want it pinging off during the recording. Transformation in this figure is ultra simple. First, you want to do is pick these bits, push them back, and as you see straight away, there's the body. One thing I do love, and apart from just like the doors opening, is this. You see his engine. That to me is brilliant. Just opening up, there's the engine. So it's very cool, some of the things they've done for Hotshot. It's just those Energon figures I think a lot of people just didn't really buy into. But he's very simple to transform. As soon as we do that, come underneath, flip out his feet. Get those bits in, and we're going to bring out the arms. I'm going to have to move that camera shortly so I can get his head on display. I'll put those bits down, come at the back, and basically all you're doing is this, flip down, and you're pulling the head out like that. Twisting round, close, and I'm going to fix the camera just now. Get it nice and steady, and there you go. There is Hotshot in his normal mode. Now I'm just going to get that cannon back in place again. And there you have it. It doesn't really look much, but when you consider what he used to look like in Armada, that's a lot better. That's a much better figure than we had in Armada. And he just looks very, very Bumblebee-ish here, compared to they never really had Bumblebee in Cybertron, so this is like the closest we got with him. But the one thing, obviously, we all know is the Power Link mode. Now, the way I'm going to do the Power Links for these reviews is it's going to be The bots I'm reviewing is going to be on top. They're going to be in the main body compared to the legs. So for that, I've got Inferno ready. He's basically the easiest to get into leg mode. So now we're going to make Hotshot go on to him. So the way to do this one, take the gun off, and it's basically following on the steps as you're transforming again. So what you want to do is twist those arms and put them underneath. So they're like that, nice and tight. Then you come here and you flip that one open. Take away his head there. Same again. Do that. Close. And do that. So as you can see, that's the way you want to look. Come at the back bit, lift that up, and what we're going to do is flip the engine round and put his head down ever so slightly. So what you're wanting is the bot to look like this. And the reason being, he's going to split. And that's how you want these parts out the way, because they sometimes get caught. They're notorious for catching. There we go. Let's make sure that one's completely round. So his hands are going to be like this, and this is the silly part. You'll see in a second why. That's the hands. So to finish it off, all you're doing is flipping the head round, and that locks into place. And as you can see, it actually looks pretty cool like that. It's just those hands. They just look terrible. And as you can see underneath, these are the parts that join on. So let's power link them up. There we go. And put his assault rifle back on, but I'm not putting the blaster in because it will go all over the place. And there you have it. There is Power Link's Hotshot with Inferno. They are okay characters. The Energon modes, that was their gimmick. When you think of the gimmicks that came through those Unicron trilogy, you had the Minicons, the Power Links, and of course the Cybertronian keys. The Power Links mode was okay. Only certain bots look okay with it. Hotshot being one like this, and Inferno for legs like that. They two seem to make it work. Other ones just look really silly when you're making them, putting them into their modes, and how they look finished. And you're going to see that. I think the one that stands out for me, just try to see them on my shelves, is Prowl. Prowl looks hideous in any mode, and you'll see that when I come to do his review. But to give you like a size comparison when they're Power Link, let's put him at the back, and because he's still kicking about from his last review, let's bring him back in. We'll bring back in Power Link's Optimus Prime. And that gives you a rough idea of the size comparison. So there you have it, folks. There's Hotshot continuing the Energon reviews. Up next, we have, of course, my favourite Autobot of them all, Rodimus. See you next time, Transformer fans. Thank you everyone for tuning into the video today. Remember, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and that notification bell so you know that a new Optimus Wilbur review goes live. Also, be sure to check me out on Facebook, Optimus Wilbur Reviews, Twitter Rodimus8, and Twitch at Optimus Wilbur85. Just hit that in the search engine at the top. Also, if you wish to become a Patreon or buy from the merch store, look in the description box below. Lastly, I'd like to thank the Cybertronic Spree for allowing me to use their music. Cybertronic Warrior is the theme for the channel. Please check them out on YouTube, Twitter and Facebook, and give them the support they deserve. This band is fantastic and do amazing covers, so please send your support to them. And remember, Transformer fans, till all are one.